I've been trying to wake up in time to just watch all the games, and it's been screwing with my sleep schedule, but at least like we've been having some good games and great entertainment and a good chat as well to keep us entertained. So double ini, Jaw, this is basically like their Lotus comp. This is basically their Abyss comp. This is them plugging this on all of their maps, almost. Yo, what's up, Michael? What'd you have? What'd you eat?
Gonna be a great matchup.
What happened to T1? There was a tech pause that happened, I think, at like 11:10 or something like that. And I feel that kind of like removed the momentum that T1 had.
5-3 over G2 in best of threes, despite Nico having the most match MVP.
Nico?
Oh, no, Zywoo, no Honesty in this one.
Wrong game, wrong game.
But Durka and Jorgamo, though. It's a good one. It is a good one. This one is a sick matchup that we've got in front of us. Durka versus
Oh, that's so funny that they did that. That's so funny that they did that. The fact that we don't really talk about other games and they literally went into like the fucking Counter-Strike lore of G2 and Vitality is sick.
There's never been a time period where G2 or Vitality.
You got rice and noodle? Nice.
Have looked better than they are
I'm
today.
jelly.
Hard agree. And a hard agree as well, just pointing our attention towards, I think, this guy
Ja.
on the screen is Jorgamo.
Sung Sung.
Against Durka as well. He's got a hell of a task ahead of him.
That's still pretty good. Wait, what was the Vitality comp, chat? This is also first map of the series, by the way. Whoever wins this one goes to face off against EDG in the upper semis for a spot in grand finals and guaranteeing top 2. Winning this game here guarantees in top 3.
Look at this. All 5 players defending on B to open
Okay.
this up.
So they are playing their standard comp here for Vitality as well. They did make this work. Safe is kind of like just playing Teo in every map too, which is crazy. So G2 putting some tape.
For our beginning, Wall's going to be coming across, and they're right on the money with it. It's going to be a TP play forwards.
Trying to force them.
Wait, this is still pretty good because he TPs across and still have a 4-1 setup. I'm actually down for this. That's a very interesting pistol round for G2. And it's a perfect crossfire with Spike down. Dude, that was kind of sick.
Shots in the dark for Safe. Might be able to equalize it ever so slightly still. They're sitting at a player disadvantage.
So they gambled like a flash through this was a fault line so that they could double up the fight into any showers control, have a TP, and still have 4 players set up on B. So, yo, what's up, Nicole? How's it going? So it's definitely G2 being very proactive in the pistol round, which is, I'd like to say unheard of when you're not playing like when you're not playing like a chamber that allows for you to be like double aggressive. You know, you're actually sending Jonah P into the fray, and it worked out for a bit. Now Spike's picked up. I just realized I'm speaking a little bit loud because G2's starting to play, so like I'm just naturally being a little bit louder. But I want to see if my kid's still sleeping. No, my kid's not sleeping. We could be loud, Joe. We could be loud. We could be loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Oh, that is not good though.
But only 18 seconds to play with in a 1v1 himself versus Jonah P. And time is of the essence.
Now Jonah has Tommy at least, right?
Spike in his hands. Jonah P's giving him that.
Jonah P has fault line. Gives his position away. Has Sheriff. Another G2 losing a pistol round. Not again.
Vitality have been too strong in these pistol rounds, and their idea was not as good as G2's. But
Chat, the spike dropped in the window. How did it not cover that?
Offered opportunities to Vitality, and specifically Les, who is so good in calm, quiet situations.
Why were they afraid of a less lurk when the Viper wall was never on short and you already had Jonah in that moment? I think that's the reason why, because you're playing 5-0, right? And you TP it across, you don't have information on this. So you are always aware of like the question mark around this line, and it just fucked their communications because Vitality went for a full stop. That was very good mid rounding towards the end from Vitality. If you
It's a bit of a pick your poison situation for G2, right?
if you go into the side of Vitality, I mean it's not really even mid rounding. It's just them going and understanding good clutch scenarios for the remaining players.
They ended up banning Fracture. They're on binds, and that's why you're talking about the kind of
That
preparation
hurts.
put in the ideas. You can see some evidence of that one here to Salvos. Slow going. No damage really done, and a swing through the back of the site. Less alone doing that one.
Wait, Kicks is dead towards towels. That spike down again. Wait, they're gonna thrifty this.
Durka up towards the top, perched up, high ground angle. Clutch Jonah P. Following suit alongside Jorgamo, and running and gunning does not save the day. Not for
Damn it.
Valen, not today.
G2 cannot pull the EDG.
Well, G2 got the right players in the right positions. Vitality still kept 3 of the rifles through.
The satchel up is really good by
Actually,
Durka there.
Perfectly fine bonus round situation. Navigated excellently. As soon as Les took that swing out into backside, he's doing that with a pistol, of course. Even when Kicks gets caught here, Durka manages to navigate it with Trex acting as that great support pillar. And those are really the 2 players that have been performing the best so far in the tournament for Vitality.
Nice.
G2 again, though, looking to try to increase the tempo straight down short.
Yeah, quick play.
Okay, at least they got the trade. They got the trade. I was wondering what was happening too, where Jogamo's not watching the right.
Looks like he pushed past the smoke as well to try and take that fight straight to them.
So Jorg
To
now,
be honest, that is a huge sacrifice that works out here for G2. Because if you're watching the other games for G2 where like Jogimo was also dying fairly quickly, it was still good enough because the other players that were able to shoot back were able to shoot back and win against TL. So they sacrificed Jogamo and they took out Durka is a huge trade, to be honest. You have Jonah P's in a good spot to play against Les. He's very good in these moments.
No follow-up off the back of it, just a jump spot, and that's Jonah P hoping and hunting for a bit of information.
No drone for Trent, so they can't get mid-round information.
Trying to stack some more bodies over towards the A side. That's
I
where they
love
want to set their mark.
the stop and go here from Vitality.
No showers
But the
control
dog kind of gives their
on
position
Jonah
away.
P. Oh,
Is
boy,
he able to make it out? That's fine. Oh no, he's not?
Yeah, just not in time. He's dropped
No.
Trent. Vitally important fight out towards Showers. And now he's going to be squeezed from these remaining players. Vitality know how important this position is.
Dude, what is going on? It's G2 with a slow start again. You're going to have a Josh RT pause again in round 4.
Rolling up to essentially a vacated site. It's just filled up with the bodies of his comrades.
And remember that this is a bonus round for Vitality.
They should have won
Might not have
pistol.
felt like it,
They
'cause
should
there's
have won
4
that
rifles
bonus.
on board. But this is a team now
Did he
looking
get
to
stuck?
break
No,
the
he didn't get
economy of
stalled.
G2
He just
so early on,
overcommitted.
Incredibly early in this map for G2 to be struggling like this.
When the dog came through, he
One
didn't
rifle
fall
is
back
just gonna
right
give
away.
them
He
a
wanted to move forward and then realize, oh wait, the
single
salvos are
hope
coming in, and he falls back and then just dies.
Beautifully played there by the end.
But
by
yeah,
Trex.
so
Just want to draw a little bit of attention to that and look at this post-plant utility. They're
I
essentially
think it's
just
slow setup
throwing money
for
into the void there.
G2 once again,
The most
and
Practice their lineups.
Yeah.
Like, can you see if that's on?
the reads have been pretty good. They're
Tiny gap on
just
the left-hand side, actually,
not
that
not
Trex
really
has.
working too well here in
Cut you at the end of
comms
the tournament.
at that moment. Maybe even you get a timeout now if
The
you're
opener is
Josh
good
RT.
identification of the shutdown. Jonah P, he
Without
uses that for
with
shot,
how
gets caught out a little bit, but Trex
Things have
does
been
not
going
take
for
the fight
G2 at the
beginning.
beginning, at the
When he
openings of
first
all
gets
these
contact
series,
against Trent, he could re-swing
and
become someone in his own name.
the tendencies of these timeout calls, I wouldn't be surprised.
But actually what he does is play it slow, play it safe, and allow Kicks to come around the other side and just get the squeeze on Trent, never give him an opportunity to clutch. That's the kind of discipline that we know G2 for, and we're seeing it from Vitality.
So looks like we're going to try to have a crunch here towards Sands.
Well, you're seeing a lot of opening plays here by G2. Comp's going to be suited towards it. A lot of fault line salvo, see if you can get that early pick, but Vitality, they're cool, they're calm, they're collected at the beginning. They don't give away anything for free.
I think more so than early round pressure, what I'd like to see G2 opt for is mid-round.
They're drawing through this, see there's showers pressure, and there isn't, so they don't have to TP yet.
Long, or Safe has taken the teleport over to look at showers, for example. Those are the opportunities that I see for G2's composition to really have a lot of success. Not seeing that just yet. Saw it a tiny
With
bit
the
from
rifle
TRX.
here from Valen could be huge. He just jiggled, gave his position away.
Abundance of util going to be lobbed right at him. Barely alive, man. The thread that he's hanging on to.
There's just way too much util coming out here from Vitality. Kicks keeps dying with the spike, yet there's... Oh, wait, that's a huge ult. With a stun. Ah, too late. Dude, if only they brought it forward. Oh. Wait, that's a huge flash.
Finds the hammer. Sheriff finds 2, left on the side, and Trex alongside him. Tries to go for the spray down, but Leaf is responding, and it's left less into this 1v2. Again, a series of unknowns.
Gonna let him
rattling through
plant,
his
and then
mind.
Jaw
Jordo
could get hookah, but he's with Stinger, dude.
time pressure is
Less in another clutch scenario. I hate it. I hate seeing less in a clutch.
Much more winnable. G2 are not giving him squat, not giving him an inch. And now the net tightening and straight
Beautiful.
from behind. It's Leaf who strikes.
Nice reposition by Trent. I was gonna say like if only he went with the Armageddon forward.
And it's Trent. He's the difference maker. We called out the fact that the ultimate didn't get the value that they were looking for.
Actually, you know what? I prefer it going downwards. Because if it actually went upwards, you would have pushed players into Octagon, where maybe it would have gone the best value.
And helps deliver G2 the round.
But the thing is Jonah P did get the fault line down.
That's very important for G2. You can't really let
He did get the fault line down, so he got them stunned. So maybe they wouldn't be able to escape, but they just wanted to play it safe. And using the Armageddon for him to position himself was actually quite good on the Sheriff, so that's huge.
Just an orb picked up.
Wow.
So the goal was to defend him.
He early round flashed somewhere else on the map. I've got to be honest, I can't remember where he began.
Okay.
And Trent's managed to pick up a kill just by spamming there, anticipating that Les was going to be scaling off the back of the wall going up.
His timings are quite impeccable. I mean,
Jonah's fighting.
Cuts up the fight.
He's one away from ult. So they flashed very aggressly just to have him get orb control, so they could start utilizing the ults. Very close on Jonah, very close on Valen here.
In position to really flex their muscles. We know how strong the roster is. But here, Durka goes down. Jonah P forced him out into the open with the aftershock and then just held the angle. Good for the one.
Trying to stun Salvo on tap and then just have Jaw probably watch the walk up here into showers, from showers into triple.
Slow siege attempt, making sure they make no noise.
And if there's a TP, I'm assuming here that Valen's going to drop his last smoke here for Hookah and molly this front. Nice lurk up, though. Jaw's in a good spot. Valen just uses other smoke for the default, so they could start lurking through the smokes and fight. Nice, they got the spike down, ran out of bullets though. They'll still get a plant. Armageddon 2 pulse plant if it makes it out.
Extension they needed. Plant is down now, 2v2. Forwards is the angle, the footsteps betraying him. Armageddon's out to roll in red carpet. G2,
start tapping.
not the VIPs, they are not the ones to the party, but they're going to try and make
high-low. Perfect. Perfectly done. That lurk into Hookah was huge coming out from, I think that was less on Vitality. But that was a good moment to turn it around here for Leaf.
Hasn't necessarily had every game with the most impact. Honestly, that has been
they even double walked up, actually. It was both safe and kicks. That was huge.
Once Leaf gets online, and you see what he's able to do at LAN, he's been a beast. That felt like G2's round to win when Vitality were playing with the clock like that. But as soon as the plant goes down, you're feeling good about
big
Vitality.
ult round.
Yeah. And it takes a monster play from Leaf.
Flips entirely. Here's a punish though. Straight onto Les, and all angles of retreat going to be covered ever so slightly. A bit of spam into the back. Les is lucky to be alive. He's dropped down to just 48 health.
Look at this unusual wall from Leaf as well that he's got anchoring onto the B site. Actually does allow Vitality to go fully through into elbow. It chops up the site.
No util to follow up on it though, unfortunately. He does have orbital strike in case there was a tap on the spike.
Still not triggered.
Too far away with it, but they use a Rolling Thunder. With the wall, they could try to pinch him in here. He's stuck. They just delay instead.
He's worried. Call needs to be made here for Vitality, and it's a steel guard and lay it out just on top. But it wants to be expended here. Orbital strike in through the back. Leaf is a quick evacuation.
Now they have another orbital strike to use, but then this could pull rotates.
Run them down with a showstopper of his own.
He's in his iPad. He's not using it.
Just sees it. No way. Just whacks it into the side. This is chaos.
He's full blind, running around getting a kill with stingers, bro. What is going on? Trent?
Trent is the one who's dishing it out. Heads have been popped, but leaves it out to safe and balance. Sticking.
Oh my god. That was so chaotic.
Vitality are going to be gutted about that one. They committed as many ultimates as they could think of, throwing them.
And Trent with a 3K just got Armageddon here.
And they had their opportunity. They managed to get in, but my god, it really was chaos. It was absolute chaos. Leaf hit by an orbital strike, and then
Like full blind
by
gets
the
a second
salvos
kill
at
on
the end, there was
Jonah.
an attempt for a pit to come up, and then Les got dropped, so the pit disappeared.
Clean shots by Trent, dude. He saved that round.
Ludicrous.
He saved that
Never
round.
show Cadril that round.
Nicole, if you were nervous the last games, you got to be nervous now.
Left very, very confused.
G2 looking like they want to hold over towards B. This is the kind of trap play that I was talking about earlier, where Jorg takes a bit of contact, you have a stun.
Ready for the refight as well.
They're doing it upwards this time around to force a TP. This is nice. Nice by Vitality to avoid that. That was a nice bait by Durka.
But also there's that teleport that just allows you to get out of jail for free, and that's what Durka ended up doing.
And no one from G2 on the other side.
That's
to
my
catch it.
secret. I'm always nervous. True.
Durka
True.
gets out, as you mentioned, for free. All being slowed down at the minute mark.
Oh wow, hiding actually there from the
Dodged
drone.
it.
And that's super important because it lets you dodge the suppress. It's not necessarily important to know whether or not Leaf is there, but taking out all of his Vice util. will
Jonah just saw
offer
him. So he's going to
Vitality
fall
help.
back. They need Jaw to start rotating over.
Slow walk up though, and another refight is called for. Another
Dude, it's
TP.
Durka going TP again.
Right out to the side. That's Jonah P. Popping heads while he's at it. Trailblazer, it's a fast reaction.
Now they
but
can't
that's gonna
act
be
up on
enough
that.
to stun.
Double stall.
But util, I mean, G2,
But now they have no
both
util left to
spades.
hold the B side. This is
What do you
a
think you're saying?
window of opportunity for
Always gonna
Vitality
be
to get into
refighting,
B
but
here.
How much more do they really have here? Sliders of corners and sliders of
Wait, he
gaps.
can wash
G2
across, right, from that
looks to
spot?
double up. They have that opening with Smokes are going to be
Yeah.
dropped down and Max.
There was a
These
gap
players
here
are
towards the
fighting one
salvos,
another.
so you could watch a tight
Jordan
angle.
ready to take that contact and catch some kills, but it's Jonah P stealing all of them.
This is a lovely round from G2.
Valorant Champions Tour 2025 Masters Bangkok Playoffs, round 1, map 1.
Double defensive reclear towards B long still got value because it shoved Durka onto the
Flippy
opposite
with
side
my
of the
dad
map. They're not
jokes.
able to use their entry
Right up my
point on
alley.
the site exec,
It tickled my
yet go
fancy. Good
back
one,
through the
Flippy.
hookah teleport to try to just end on the same site as his team, and it still also pushed Trex into a corner where he could get bullied. That's the kind of thing I was expecting G2 to do.
I think right now Vitality are getting snuffed by their stop and goes. They're not really pulling out rotates on how they're working the map.
Almost grateful of the fact that they got absolutely demolished.
You can't sell great fakes if you're not getting good aggressive map control on showers, on short, on sands. Sorry, showers, short, sands, or long B, right? So far, it's just been Durka TPing twice through this with zero control on these. So you don't really need to like full rotate right now from G2.
We're gonna start hot.
I think they do need at least some sort of extremity control. They need more showers or something.
Well, they're starting on Vitality's map pick, something that used to be a permaban for them, and they're 4-3 up after winning the majority of these. Like,
Best run
rifle
based on
bans we're seeing
gameplay
after the
quality.
pistol. So,
Agreed.
as far as a
That's
hot
why,
start,
like,
as far as it's
even if
reasonable
like
to
it
expect
gets
a hot
scrappy
start
because
on
there's a
a
new
map like this,
agent
this is
and like
favored for
it's a
G2.
new year,
That's
and
a great job of
then
it. The pressure is on Vitality.
like teams aren't fully flushed out in their compositions. You still have sent the best the best 8 teams currently at this Masters event because of those changes. If we had a 12-team tournament or a 16-team tournament with this type of team still figuring out the meta, you're gonna get some badge games.
Kicks himself. Creeping forwards here. It's going to be using the salvos to see if they can take some of that space away, but it's a smoke instantaneously.
This is what we wanted, right, chat? This is even an attacker smoke, so they could boom bot through this and get some control. Now you're gonna start acting a little bit of pressure here. See, now they're taking control of this. You have to start shifting, but they don't have extremity control again for Vitality.
G2 have got a really clear game plan.
Now you just got to
Trying to
gamble, hit
find
towards this
solo
A site
players in the spread
through
default.
short.
This time, forcing Durka away, it's still great, but they're not getting the pick. Can these two site anchors hold on with Jonah P and Leaf?
Now they can't even get behind the thorns. The wall's not even activated yet. So this is a great cancel on the Seekers.
Nobody really could play into that gap, that window of opportunity that Durka just paid for.
This is a good position for safe.
Is necessary and safe. Wow, he's taking matters into his own hands.
That's a huge push by safe. That's miscomms from G2 not watching that push.
Leaves G2 into a 2v3.
And you're trying to like spray through smoke with a Vandal instead of like playing Phantom. I think Leaf ran out of bullets too when he noticed Safe getting the kill onto Jogimo. And that just flips the script. Vitality has a chance to win this round.
What's the one
No
player?
post-plant utility available for Vitality, though, so this is not too bad. And Trent's been owning, so he could nope, not happening.
Beautiful approach to that one.
I was going to say he could
Clearing out through
maybe
lamps,
win this 1v2,
pull these players
but the
out.
fact that they
These fights
jumped
being
in to
essentially
make
got
sure that they guarantee the trade,
paper mache
very, very
between him
nice.
and the enemies running and gunning 7 bullets left to do it all. Unless a jar would have
That
moved
was a
again.
huge
Final
push by
moment, so it
Safe.
brings it
That was
4
everything
to
that allowed
4.
Vitality to win that round.
The entry from Durka did not find the value they were looking for. Didn't use a raise nade to try to clear the Thorns and jumped in. Took so much damage from the Thorns that Leaf's able to finish him off with a couple body shots. But here it is, Safe, making the play to win the round. Top of the scoreboard for his team right now, and that's a big turnaround compared to what he's been able to do in the tournament so far. He's lowest player in the tournament for ACS currently, after having 2 absolute stinker maps out of 5. The other 3 he was playing fine, but we haven't seen Safe where he's able to dominate.
How likely
the
do you
game
think
yet
there'll be an op
at
on
all.
Lotus?
If he comes online as well, Vitality are going to be nigh unstoppable.
What does Vitality run? Do they run Raze?
Impromptu high-low. It's Trent and Jorgamo.
I think there's like a 30% chance of an op, but maybe not on Durka or Jogimo.
But they might just be the ones to force the issue. Out wide and away.
Got a dink.
Catching these Vitality players in a bit of that transition period. Backing themselves out as a heal online so they can make sure that they shore up a bit of the damage that was done.
And a full rotate called. They
I'd be
split
down to
into
see
Durka
Jonah P on an
outside
op, to be
showers,
honest,
so
but
that
I don't
makes it
think
feel
it's going to
like the
be
attacking default is
used.
over towards A. So they're trying to call this rotate, find a timing where G2 still only have 2 players defending B.
Jorgamo's got good info here. Dimensional Drift's going to be used, but already go button pushed off, but not enough to deal with these Thorns as well. The Salvos and the Utah.
Actually, now that I think about it,
It's gonna be stopping them in their
strong
tracks.
chance. Strong chance that Vitality will have one on their defensive side.
Onto that high ground.
If you're playing double innie with Trent and Jonah with this again, the Tejo and Jonah and Breach, there is an opportunity to get good value out of an operator.
Not willing to take a step back. Wants to take the fight and he wants to take it now, but he has slowed it down and he is essentially the sole recipient of this site. He's got to try and hold this one down. First line of defense.
How does he
Oh
get
my
those
God, it might
two,
just be
man?
the only one. Necessary.
Bro. Durka's insane.
What a beast! What an absolute beast Durka is! All tournament, for my money,
Dude,
looks like
he's
the best
way
player in
too
the world.
good.
Top of the stats, any metric, have a look. He's not even aiming at Trent there. So the phrase is, it's better to be lucky than to be good, but arguing Durka isn't good is laughable. I don't know about that though, man. He is so talented too.
He's talented. It's better to be lucky.
Oh,
than good.
my.
How about both?
Yeah, how
That's
about both?
Durka, man. That is Durka in a nutshell. Because like you said, man, we could ham on all day, I think, about this guy, Durka, being potentially MVP candidate over the course of this entire tournament. The numbers that he's
Yeah,
been
so
putting up
far,
are
to what Brendan was saying, I'd give MVP to Durka or to Chichu, depending how far these two teams go in the playoffs.
Which Vitality are definitely hunting for that trophy. He will tie Chronicle for the player to have the most trophies. He will overtake players like Aspas. He's been at the top level since the beginning. He attended the very first LAN event and made the grand finals. He's been everywhere, done everything, and now you're seeing him do it with a different jersey on. It's not to do with him being...
I'm trying to think here if
he's brought the best parts of it here, and
if getting the amounts of rounds they're currently getting so far here for G2, if they're going to be okay for the second half.
the Durka versus Jorg head-to-head that we were talking about at the beginning of the game.
I'm just afraid of Durka's form with him with an operator here on defense on Vine. And that would probably be a problem for G2 on Lotus as well.
Still dying quite a bit at the beginning of the round, but just getting so many first kills. Jorga's actually playing a bit more of like a support role for his team.
It's one of those things as well that's worth mentioning. I mean, not that there's bad blood between these teams.
Yeah, Willow, I feel there's an 80% chance we're going to see an op on Lotus
One of
now.
the trophies and accolades that he does hold, he stole that one away from Jorg.
He did, and Jorg said he wanted revenge on Durka. Again, coming into this game. As did the whole of the rest of G2, because it was Durka, as part of Fnatic, that knocked G2 out of champs.
Man, Willow, you're asking me some
Everybody on
tough
G2 wants to
questions.
take this guy
I like
down.
this.
1v5 kind of scenario, and he's pulling out aces on them. He has been unstoppable, and this is another round for him to kind of flex his muscles. Vitality start out slow, waiting for G2, They've been doing a lot of early round kind of plays.
Oh, he just got dinged through a wall. But thankfully, it's through wall.
Not for Jorgamo.
Journalism degree paying off.
Lucky made out with a haircut.
The mid round is so quiet from Vitality.
Yeah, thankfully, it was through a thick wall, so he's still at 82 HP.
Making noise now, though, because there's only 30 seconds left. I think they've realized it. Need to pick up the pace ever so slightly. Fault line.
Beautiful fault line coming in from U-Haul. I was gonna say, like, wow, I wonder why they're walking out without having like the fault line coming through, but then it works out for their trap play for the second wave, so I like it.
Which direction are they going to be going into? Trailblazer to potentially get them into towards back of the halls. Salvo's on top of it. A lot of unknowns going to be rattling through their brains. Juggernaut from the side.
All right,
Still with the rifles
stops the
in
bleeding here
hands
for
of these
Vitality.
players.
Should be fairly clean now.
Easily done with the trade in sight for kicks.
Almost got a second one on kicks though for Trent. We'll take that.
In the previous series today between T1 and EDG, whereas these teams feel ultra disciplined in those kind of moments, not allowing the Eco team to sneak up on them. I mean, Vitality's defaulting and their attack side calling is designed to try to control the game in these spots. Durka's probably going to be the tip of the spear here again. Showstopper available for him in a round where G2's economy would be in a rough spot once more if they lose this.
Trent, it's an off-angle hold for him. Boombot's going to signal it. How do you choose to play it? Breaks it. Also a bit of uncertainty, but here's a showstopper and there's no time for quick reactions. Oh my god!
He still got Trent.
There's a clone who's tanking that one. It still gets the value. Wraps itself around the corner.
I just don't know why we didn't have Trent play a little bit more passively so that he could use drone to cancel out the ult. I think that would have been huge. Just unfortunate.
He's mightily consistent, at least to return those kills.
Winnable though.
Hold on, there's something to say about it.
Thank you, Leaf. Thank you, Leaf.
One word to describe both of these teams, it is that discipline.
Leaf next to the rest of a Red Bull, and he's like chatting to his team about how they want to adjust things, I think. I mean, that was a wild couple of shots towards the end here from Leaf. This is a wild opener as well, like you were talking about the splash damage coming around the corner. But take a look at the replay, how Leaf gets these final two. What a first shot onto Les, and then right before the stun lands, he catches safe. Those are two utterly critical kills for G2 to get back into this one. Their economy is still not saved either.
At least our ult economy is for the last round, so this is...
They were going to have a Bulldog, they ended up going for the Vandal, so just a single Guardian, a lot of people on light armor. Durga has an operator on the other side, on the attack side.
To be honest, give the Guardian to Jonah, he's so good with it.
Much on defense, I assume.
Yeah, I believe there's a rifle waiting for him as well. It's the last round of the first half, so he might as well spend it all.
Seems particularly good against the way that G2 have been playing, because they are finding these opportunities to go for pushes.
G2 with a heavy emphasis out towards
interesting ult.
Area, the Armageddon play to try and punish the drone that was coming out wide, but it's a quick step away. Durka's landed himself.
Huge pick by Jonah.
Wow, Jonah P. He was doing this in the prior game as well.
Got the stun on two players on short.
Missile.
But the wall is definitely going to be the thing that's going to start having them fight a little bit more. What a timing on that, dude. The read coming out there. And because of that, you don't get value out of the orbital strike because you lost Leaf. So the Razor Thorns cannot be picked out, and they can't get the trap into towels. This is actually very winnable now for Vitality. You're forcing out Rolling Thunder, but...
A little bit too late. Trex is going to be sticking this one plan down and out, but you choose to go off of this. Push forwards outside of triple. There's no follow-up out through heaven. So oh,
that's huge. That's a huge kill onto Les. But now they got lineups and orbital strike for Vitality on pulse plant.
Just to buy them a bit of time. He's got an orbital strike in the back pocket. It's an extra layer of defense to try and win this round out. Oh my!
Now he forces out the ult. Tap, and then there's going to be ult. Save still kills him on this last radius of the salvos. Oh, dude, the double shots didn't work. Oh. Dude, Jogamo dying to the salvos is not good.
A 7-5 half is quite ridiculous. The headbutt at the end as well gave me flashbacks, goosebumps, thinking about champs. Alas, The post-plant utility simply too good for Vitality. I think though, considering the context of
That
G2
swing from Les,
having
right?
this at some point in the year earlier as their
He gets
permaban
close to the
match,
shear,
it being the first
and
time
then
they've played
pings
this
it,
version of the
and then
composition,
wide
they
swings
should
as
be
soon
really
as the
happy
shear
with
comes
the
up,
5.7.5.
expecting to
They
swing
did
out from
lost the
Leaf.
pistol.
No, lost pistol and lost bonus. Still putting up decent numbers.
And Leaf just wanted to make sure that when he peeks out, he would confirm there's somebody inside tower so he could throw out Razor Finds and he could ult over that with the Orbital Strike. But Les is just too good with it, so it just insta headshots him. And they don't get value out of the Orbital Strike because of that. John Cutie. The Molly hits the head. I mean, Joggerbo is running to block the Molly so it doesn't land on the ground.
Don't you love the fans here?
I love them a lot.
Wow. But first of all, I would love to... Well, they love you too. But first of all, I would love to know, with the remaining 4 teams right now we're watching here in the stadium, I just want to know your thoughts about the remaining 4 teams and who do you think would win Masters in Bangkok?
I think all 4 teams are very strong. They all have different play styles and comps. But I think if I had to choose a team, I would say EDG. I think they have the most experience out of all the 4. And I mean, personally, I'm rooting for G2 for Americas, our region, obviously, but I think EDG will take it.
Oh, right. สำหรับคำถามนะครับถามง่ายๆเลยครับว่าคิดยังไงกับทีมที่จะอยู่แข่งอยู่ตอนนี้นะครับผมทีมที่จะชนะคือทีมอะไรเนี่ยเขาก็บอกว่าน่าจะเป็นทีม EDG นั่นแหละนะฮะแต่ว่าก็มี G2 เหมือนกันที่ก็รักนะครับเพราะว่าเนื่องจากว่าเป็นมาจากภูมิภาคเดียวกันเนาะอย่างไรก็ตามครับผมคำถามต่อมาจะถามเกี่ยวกับประเทศไทยสั้นๆ Another short one. I just want to know how has Thailand been so far?
It's been really good. I like it here. People are nice. Food is nice, obviously. The vibes. The weather kind of reminds me of Morocco, so I really like it a lot, yeah.
Awesome นะฮะก็สำหรับตรงนี้นะครับชอบแฟนๆชาวไทยนะครับชอบอาหารชอบบรรยากาศชอบทุกอย่างนะครับทำให้คิดถึงบ้านนะครับ But that will be it for now, guys, and we'll be back to the game.
All right. Well done. Well done.
Well, John QT expecting that EDG were potentially going to win it all here at Bangkok, and G2 themselves as well. They're hoping to win this.
To be honest, chat, 7-5. Not too bad. Not too bad with how good Vitality's been playing.
Rematch versus EDG after they were ever so slightly embarrassed, and there's a replay of it. We've seen many a team, many a player attempt something like that, but it's hard to pull off.
Yeah. Lothar vindication after all these years, that's all I'm saying. My sights are set on Jorgmo, though. The player with the slab head.
Looks like it's going to be fairly quick here towards it.
As he goes forwards into this half. He's on the entry.
He's not holding anything back.
Takes
Very
point.
much, like you said, takes point. It's the sacrificial lamb almost.
Are they trying to flip the map to fight Spawn? They played 4-1 at this spot for Vitality. It would be dangerous, but a lot of time's been wasted down now. Sun to tap and bait util. Yet there's no util coming out here from Vitality, so they didn't want to stall with nades, they didn't want to stall with salvos. They're just going to utilize it for retakes.
Kix has got that one in his back pocket, so hopefully not too much more damage done. Speaking of damage, Jorgmo dropped into the process.
They pinged one into towel, so they know that Leaf's in that spot. Nice lurk by Valen. Good push by Jonah P. Salvos are good for delays. Big kickback Trent by Showers. 2v1, 2v3 rather. 2v2. Redemption here.
Should be at this point. Trent, jump spot. Les sticks half earned on the defuse. It's
6 bullets. Dude, Les is too good.
Les
Les is too good.
How is he pulling that off?
He's taken so many rounds away from G2, including both pistols. Every time it feels like G2 are in a position where they've come out with a really creative round, put themselves in a good spot. Jonah P pushes through the smoke, gets in a nice final position, post-plant util all over the place, and Les is there just to drive the dagger.
Bro, why are we so bad at pistols?
This is the value you get from the roster quality of Vitality, and you see the frustration build from Josh RT. Because what more can you ask for at that point? They're gonna go for the force. They did this as well, playing against EDG on Bind. They found the value there.
I still think Trent played it well, to be honest. Les is just too good.
Can they do it again?
Les is just too good.
Trying not to give away that
We told you, chat, like the Les in the clutch is like so good. Or the force spot.
Anticipating some level of this one, and Kix as well, just forcing the issue, pressing the advantage, pushing past them.
Wait, this allows for them to plant, which is good.
In the player capacity, so 2v3
Smoke is gone, though. Oh,
in
thankfully
the-
he missed.
skipping a hop towards the side
Big fight
here.
towards elbow.
Christian
Leaf's going to win
protected
this.
himself, and he just can't quite win that fight out. Taking a bit of a peek
Jonah's
there,
gonna win
Trex
this.
knows the player's life because that discipline comes through and shines bright
Fuck.
in moments like these. And surely spells out the death knell, doesn't it? I think for G2 in this map.
The Stinger fight on elbow, man, that should have been.
Considering the Vitality win pistol and then deny the force buy. And it's less again, by the way, who gets these opening two with just a ghost, like you were saying.
29
You
HP
don't
left
feel
on
as bad
Trex
if you
after
end up
that.
dying to the Outlaw or the Vandal that they've got
To
on
be
the
fair,
other
Chad,
side.
if it was me, I wouldn't lose that fight.
Ghost when you had the weapon advantage.
I'm too good on the Stinger.
Kicking yourself.
I'm too good with it.
G2 have got a very tough uphill
Trex
battle.
Trex would have died, and I still would have had 100
To
HP.
upset on Bind. When we saw DRX play with this similar anti-Vitality composition, they didn't really have enough attack ideas. They got smoked. Vitality's defense looked
Yeah, basically, Willow, basically.
8-4 in the end. G2
So you see what I mean here, Willow? Already going into their round, they have an outlaw for Durka on that anti-eco, right? So with this composition, that doesn't really push Durka away from position unless they want to waste out like a fault line from the very beginning. There's going to be a big advantage here for an operator on defense. I would assume this on Lotus.
Dog needs to be broken just to deny a bit of that information here for Vitality, going for reclears of their own and the deep push by Safe.
Oh, they're not going to know this. Safe is going to get a free kill.
Yes, he does. Catching a glimpse of it. This
Free
could
double
be a
kill.
brutal one. Backbreaker for G2 because they are not anticipating. Safe himself. Running a mockery over them. It's a three-piece in a round. Whilst there could have been chances and potentially still as long as Leaf can hit a few more worldies like that, but
The way that I see it is because double initiator with Teho and Breach, the $300 drone that's non-refreshable for Teho is too important to use right away. Yo, what's up, Riv? How's it going?
Across 10 rounds.
So it almost would feel like a waste unless you do just want to risk it to spot where Durka could be and try to get the info. But if not, you have to salvo and fault line at the very beginning, where you probably could still hold your line before you start escaping with the op.
The rest, at least on this map, he's looking good. He's finding his timing, still playing aggressively, and he's always got his team calling really well on the attack side, coming up with good defensive setups, and always keeping the mental and the morale up too.
Yeah.
And there's no reason not to smile for Vitality here.
Drone's broken. Yeah, Durka's okay, rocking a hard place.
He's
Two to
stuck.
the TP, and he is stuck with two
That's
players
huge.
waiting for him. Okay. Expectation there
That's
from
very
G2.
nice.
Anyway, thinking
That's
one
very
layer
nice.
Ahead, one step ahead. The question is it going to be enough to convert in the round? Because it's a necessary one at that.
Oh, that sucks, Riv. Hopefully it'll heal up quick for you. My cough's getting a little bit better for sure.
Safe has Salvo, and then Armageddon, and then Trex has a Molly. It's easier to deny plant over towards A than B, and that's what Vitality are gambling on here in the 4v5. And unfortunately, it looks like Valen is walking right into it. There is not going to be very much time on this clock at all. They got to get a move on.
That's a big flash to start.
Forwards. Yeah, time is going to be an issue, isn't it? Take's already just priming the salvo.
Big kill by
He
Les.
wants to try
They
and
guarantee the round now. There's the salvos. Armageddon's about to come out.
Most of the way, and still an Armageddon waiting into the back pocket.
There's a
17
tap.
seconds left. What is the
He's got
plan
time to
for
plant, though.
Armageddon pushing forwards, but slow going is the ramp up, and Jonah P gets that
That's a
plan
big
down.
smoke for
16
U-Haul,
numbers, G2
and
might have
Joggimo
it.
just,
Dogmo ends up going down to the straight
I don't like
forward.
that.
Dog in your face, there's no saving that one.
Thankfully, a smoke for a Brimstone is 20 seconds.
Safety with the spam, out from
So that
triple.
saved
Leaves
Jonah
it
to be able to
just
get that kill
safe.
onto
1v3 scenario.
onto Kicks.
Need to ISO these
Now did
fights.
jump spot and know that Safe is there.
To you. Deep stun. No peek happening. G2 have got this one in the bag.
Vitality had all of the tools they needed there to create crazy amounts of pressure onto G2, but Safe...
To be honest, though, it kind of looks like Joggimo threw his life away into U-Haul. But I guess it's also to make sure that you don't allow players to get inside the smoke and really flood back out with Valen's smoke that he threw towards U-Haul.
Good work from Jonah P. Just
Sacrificial.
knowing that G2 had to get the plan to win. Durka has picked up the op. Valen might be confident, but Durka's op has done
There's the op.
disgusting things in the tournament on defense so far.
The only saving grace for G2 is that no one is going to be making their way over towards Showers.
Rolling Thunder, Orb Strike. They have a drone to go with this as well.
Lay it down out towards B long is going to be pushing him into the direction of Durka.
They ping this just in case because of the TP from Jogamo. There's a gap in that one.
He's in the wrong part of the map though entirely, isn't
But the thing is right now is that the split towards this side is not going to be as effective because they don't really have ways to like, unless they like smoke like this and try to jump behind and try to go through.
The rest of the team though is sticking around here. Are they going to use Trent's util to fake? Because if that's the case, how are they going to deal with the pit?
Still a ward on short as well.
They have to pit this, go through, decoy, throw a Yoru clone in here, and then stun on the line.
Will it catch on to less though? That's the question.
It looks like the gamble's correct. On where to stun.
Yeah, there's going to be a defense though, surely necessary. Okay, Rolling Thunder's going to be used, concatenated, added on top
Big
of the
kill
solos.
onto Kicks.
That is the cherry. Play straight down onto the site.
Jonah could actually fall back from this and just leave less in the pit. That's fine. They'll take that. Very nice. And Trent wins that fight from the back spray onto less inside the pit. This is very good how Jonah P moved up and did fully commit to try to clear out towards Octagon. Good for him to fall back.
Masterfully played. We had so many questions. How is this going to work? What kind of timing are they going to be able to get onto less? But the
I don't know how they got the salvo kill.
Perfection.
It looks like it was around here.
Before he could even shoot a bullet.
Oh no, it was inside 10. So there was a little bit of a mistake maybe to play inside that spot. But I don't think there was necessarily anything to like slow him, unless when the smokes came through, Razor Thorns were thrown here by Leaf. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look back at the replay because I was focusing on what Jonah P was doing inside the pit first.
They really effectively sliced up those Vitality defenders. You give Valen time and he does call some beautiful rounds. Yeah.
Smoke comes down and they just salvoed. Oh, they fault line before he ulted. That was perfect.
How was he supposed to escape? He was going to take enormous. Oh, that's brutal.
And then they even had the ult towards spawn, so like where could Kicks really fall back?
So the spam comes
How do you hold sight? How do you hold sight inside that spot? That was very nice execute by G2, but they only had to use 2 ults. They still have Steel Garden and Orb Strike. And this is what we wanted, right? You see the drone right away to figure out where the op could be, and they find that right away. So when they go in, they can execute and use a Steel Garden to try to get the op away. He still makes it out. He's trying to run out like he's a fucking Euro clone or something. I don't know what was happening.
To the nest, which is Lamps. Quick maneuvers though. G2 eager to try and take the fight through the back, and that stun does connect. But
good saves. 2v2. Back to a 2v2. And that's the op gone too.
Lamps is a bloodbath occurring.
Oh, it's not planted for them though.
Reposition as well.
This is so scary. Trek still has a flash. I mean a smoke.
No ISO fight yet. Less. He's not given much to work with. Still does the work. Still does the damage.
Yeah, salvos. This is good.
1v1 salvos online. Trek's pushed back for about a moment. Smoke still down.
9 bullets. Nice, Trent. I love the idea of Trex with the molly in the front, so you can't have the guy run through the smoke, but it's Trent with a salvo that saves it.
Well controlled round from G2. It looked dangerous. They applied crazy pressure onto Durka. And
I really thought we were gonna try to ult right away, knowing that Durka's playing there with the op.
Essentially, right? Just by having Leaf and Trent work around.
Oh yeah, this game's crazy. I'm definitely gonna be missing the second map.
And they'd already crunched the rest of Vitality into backside positions. Vitality did a good job of getting value out of the shorties. But here we go, Durka's op, taken away from him, back to rifles on both sides. Economy, though, pinched for Vitality. This can be the comeback here for G2. Heard it from Valen's own mouth earlier.
The bait and switch, I think the Vitality are trying to cook up. Yeah, to nade. Durka was holding it. Oh,
big kill by Durka.
On top of it, they know that G2 have been trying to punish less jump spotting in that position. They make adjustments.
Two big ults coming out from Vitality here. They have Orbital Strike
Well
and
going, though, for
Seekers.
G2, especially when you're going to be a player down. Trent has been that heavy hitter so far for them.
Trex is going to have to jiggle for some level of information. No, he backs off into Lamps. He has the Orbital Strike. That can buy time.
Fake TP.
But at the moment,
So they can lurk from behind, but this watch here by Safe is huge.
Walk up into the smokes by G2.
no flashes though. They can't get into backside here.
Happy to play slow
They
for
could
now.
still stall with Orbital
40
Strike.
seconds, though. They got themselves into these 4
No
positions.
time to
Joe
use it
Lee
because
just
he's walking up
commits,
towards heaven.
Sticks the plant out. Vitality want to try and play this with
That was a
player
nice
advantage,
tempo
but
by
they're
G2
slow
going in.
go-
I
slow
thought they were going to
going.
swing towards the back of the site to try to get a pick.
Thorns, not broken, potentially slowing it down, and it does actually split these players ever so slightly. The trade isn't there in time, not by Leaf, unless it's doing quick and dirty work.
Jogamo.
Jogamo!
And the wall broke up.
Pulls it back from the brink, but he's just one man now, and he's got to do it against Turker himself. Nade rebounds, pushes him out! He just falls down to it!
How's he gone down to that? He got
Jogamo
triple
just
kill in
died
the
to
round.
Savos and then dies to
All right,
nades now,
moment.
man. Come on.
And Durka, even he couldn't believe it. The nade was perfect. The first impulse drops Jogamo down to 5 HP, and there must have just been a tiny cluster that rolled towards his feet.
I'll have to see that again.
Jorg gets a double defending here. Nice shot. And they're being able to kill both players in heaven.
Dude.
What has happened here?
Yeah, he thought he
How
made
has
it
that
out.
rolled so far.
Yeah, he's
I don't think he realized it had momentum coming off the wall.
taking a gamble in that spot, just walking. He doesn't want to give away any information.
I thought he was going to
whatsoever
TP too.
The Red Bull clutch for Durka there. One of the easier ones actually that he's had.
I thought he was
in
going
the
to
tournament.
TP somehow,
And
but
G2
that would
take
have been
tactical
dangerous too
timeout.
because you're trying to TP against Durka.
Talked about the economy.
It's just
getting
unlucky, dude.
broken for
I mean, what can
Vitality
you do?
because
That's
it
just
was
unlucky.
Only Durka that stayed alive. Their eco actually is not in a particularly great spot. There is a chance that Vitality are going to be coming into this with a very bad buy. They'll be able to salvage. at
Yo,
least
what's up,
3
DT? How's it
rifles,
going,
but
brother?
Then there could be Guardians or Bulldogs on top of that.
Yeah. Might be a judge jobber for less. Durka drops some. No,
DT,
okay,
did I
Bulldog.
not give you mod?
Yeah, Durka
Did you
drops some
unmod
of the
yourself?
rival for less, so,
Yeah.
all right.
So it's not too bad at the end of the day. Trex is just coming in without a molly. We'll see whether that makes a difference. Vitality have not been going for these heavy plant denial kind of strategies.
Ah, man, that
Previous
was
round
just so
saw-
unlucky for Jaw.
Just the plant went down.
He had like
No
a
whatsoever.
beautiful 3K and then just
Vitality,
unfortunately
for the
just
retake,
died to
Durka
the
was pushing.
fucking nade rolling away like at his toes.
G2 have no interest working their way over towards A. Not early on.
To the
at
D
least.
off, let's go, bro.
Durka's playing off sound. He's just
Nice
rotating
drift.
based on where they hear stuff.
There's our Hookah, spots down 2. It's going to be the fault line, does connect, out through the back. That's Durka.
He's got in
Like
4
you
on
said,
3. He's got
plays off the
Durka as
sound
well.
cues, being body blocked into the process as Thorns at his feet.
Do they stop him? They're spraying inside the smoke.
Thorns, he's trying to push through into the back. It's into a blender. Rest of his team don't stand a chance, and Leaf can only do so much.
bro.
In a spot like that, it all just goes amiss.
You never had mod here?
It's a
You
lovely read
had to
from
at least
Durka there.
have had VIP,
He has
no?
the showstopper, so he doesn't need to be taking the early fight. He needs to be trying to shut down the exec when it comes.
Well, fuck it,
And
you got
coming
mod
out
now.
Of a tactical timeout like this, he anticipates. Josh RT's giving them a set strat. They're probably
All right,
gonna
chat.
run something
Looks like we're gonna go to
fairly
Lotus.
hasty, and he just sits in spawn waiting. As soon as he comes over, he didn't even need the showstopper. By the
I think
way. He
everything
sits
just started
spinning around, head
fumbling
on a swivel. Gets the job
for
done.
G2 in the
Eco
past
for G2,
2 rounds.
point Vitality with ults to boot.
When you have an ult from a Yoru and you're trying to and you can't get a kill off the info that he's getting,
Have to take at this
I
point.
don't think you're gonna win this map.
Smoke's primed, salvos towards your back. TP forwards and the flashes.
Nice.
That connection.
Safe
saves
fully
them over the
blinded.
wall. Rocket up and over towards
Wait.
the top. Durka was plucked out of the sky while it was happening. Over the strike.
He's hiding in the
Wasted
smoke here for
process.
Trex.
Trex not going to have that one to work with a little bit later.
He's buying time though for less on the flank, and they're coming back to him.
Yeah, he's just holding the wall. Is there a level of awareness for G2? Do they actually take this clear and still less? Doesn't matter if you're aware of him. Still going to rip your head clean off. Retreats, backs away.
Wait, he gets his timing.
This guy didn't even hear with the footsteps. Okay, Trent's
That's
had it
beautiful. And then
relatively easy.
Jogimo's still
That's
inserted.
predicting that.
If the worst comes to worst, it's a 2v1 towards B, and Jogmo plays a 1v1 against
Feel
Kicks.
confident to go through that, and he isn't. In the meantime, I've had Jorg sat around
Oh,
this position.
jog walking in though is not good.
Inspiration.
The timing? Oh my god, thank you God for the timing.
Both of them. Jog and kicks. It's just Jog who gets the better of it. Leaves Trex 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Salvo's flash play in through the back.
No, don't give him free kills.
It was quick.
Oh, okay, that's a nice exit to take down safe though.
Keeping the guns going, potentially some ults rolling into the next tier for G2.
Oh, he's flat. It's his own flash that even got him too. I guess it makes sense. Well, no, but they're playing Breach as well.
You want to try to set up your Yoru, close the distance.
No, this is just upper bracket DT.
Somebody forwards or backwards, and Jorg
Winner of this plays against EDG for a spot to the grand finals tomorrow.
is not good. There is
After
still a
tomorrow.
chance for G2 to get this one to overtime.
No, tomorrow.
They're going to have to play
I would assume you're
perfectly.
playing both
They're gonna
BO3s
need more
tomorrow,
good
and then
setups
lower
towards
finals on
starting.
Saturday in a BO5, and then grand finals BO5.
Ready, kicks.
Fake flash, dude. They're so good with the fake flash, but there's thankfully players for G2 to help.
Well read by Giacomo there, still managing to get two after he flicked back away from the false flash.
It's quick reactions.
That breaks the wall down right away.
Thrifty's just in the game earlier.
Dude, I'm so afraid of Les, chat. Every time I see Les still alive, I'm like, dude, this is so winnable. And thank God he only had a freaking classic instead of a sheriff, because, dude, this guy's scary. I'm fucking scared of this team. Vitality is a good team.
He gets Rolling Thunder. Steel Garden, the
Yeah,
worst
grand finals are Sundays. So you have, so tomorrow's Friday, and you have upper finals and lower bracket, and then lower finals Saturday, and then grand finals Sunday.
Even if Les, if you're looking at the ultimate
Did I
side of the
misspeak?
defense, even if Les goes for his
I might have fucked up my days.
pit
It's
somewhere,
too early for
short,
BDT.
B long, whatever the standard kind of spots, you're going to be running into like Armageddon plus salvos, for example, that are super difficult to stay alive inside of.
Yeah, we're Thursday today.
And we saw how good G2 were at
Oh, you thought we were
constructing
Friday
an
today?
when they were given the time to do so.
Then Valen take point and hunt the kills there as well. Gets him one step closer.
Yeah, what is he? One away? Two away. Two away from an orbital strike.
Chad, I haven't even brushed my teeth yet, and I have to drive my kid to daycare. It might be one of those moments where I'm going to ask my wife to dress him, and then I'm going to pop a gum in the car and then drop him off and then drive back home so we can try to get on time for map 2.
We'll see.
What a G2 pulling out.
Let me just ask the wife.
I mean, they're not going towards A at all, are
Oh,
they?
you thought it was Wednesday? That's funny.
Full focus over towards B.
Durka's read it, though.
He's making sure to stack it. Plenty of bodies. Durka takes contact. Flash round to the side. That's a quick dodge.
Actually, you know what? My this map might be done already here, anyways. Big kill by Jonah. Wait, hold on. This game's going. This game's going OT. Wait, I don't want to jinx it. I didn't say anything, chat. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything.
Durka missing that opening kill. Massively important. And Vitality, I mean, the money is still all right for them. They still.
I didn't say anything,
Miguel.
Miguel.
Loss bonus. Plus the money they got in the bank.
Slightest of angles that Leaf can play in. Steady hand going to be required though for what's coming ahead, because a lot of Vitality bodies and the damage being done.
I'm actually so surprised that these guys are going for it on a 4v3 with a pulse play like this. Yo, just go save your gun, bro. Durka needs the gun.
Bonus kicking in for Vitality, so you don't have to worry about it too
Durka needs to buy.
Trex was hoping that he could potentially get a kill build.
Just keep your regen and then just buy the weapon for Durka. And they don't have op money, which is good. This is actually very good that they don't have op money.
Durka tried to reinforce it here. Goes up the flash peak, and like you said, immaculate dodge from Trent, who's been playing a beautiful tournament. Played fantastically all throughout kickoff as well.
Enemy remaining.
Looking like the best player on G2 right now, if you're looking at a larger sample size. And Vitality themselves take a tactical timeout to try to figure out how to close things without going to OT. This is the final timeout available before you get an additional one should G2 win the round. And they've already tried quite a lot of different things, but G2's the util that they have available is so good at being able to separate the crossfires from the Octagon player and the player on site. And Vitality can't figure out a good way of adjusting to it. The one thing they haven't tried is some kind of sand crunch.
Yeah.
Double up towards Hookah, play aggressive short, see if you can crunch on them in sand, and play a bit more of a B retake.
With
style.
no op money, I'd be
But
down with what
there are
Sideshow's
tons of different
saying
ways.
to try to
A
do some
huge
sort of
amount
crunch.
experience
Because it did try to go aggro by just flashing without baiting like the brimstone smoke at bottom ramp, at bottom the long B. But it hasn't really been there. So they're probably gonna have the same ult into this from less, and then they're gonna start crunching. They already have the pain shells ready to go, and then they have probably the stun from Tejo if he plays contact.
No change in the game plan.
Well, Les is going to be ulting by the look of it over towards B long. Maybe doesn't go for it off rip actually.
Oh, nice. The drift does help.
Gate Crash is going to be making his way up towards B long. Gives his team the information.
Who did Kicks and Trex play with, chat? I forgot. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Trex played with KC, didn't he? I think both Kicks and Trex played for KC last season, right? No, probably not both, because one of them was narrate. Remind me, Chad, I forgot. Chad, this is going OT. Thank God I jinxed it. Thank God I blessed it by saying the game was over. It doesn't do a lot, Miguel. I think it does like 20 per pulse. I don't know exactly what number, but it's okay for you to run through your teammates' util. Kicks his vitality since September. Word. I don't think the Nitro's real. Trex is Koi. Okay, thank you.
The Tejo ultimate into the back over towards B. Tons of teams are running that.
Who was KC then? It was Narrate and somebody else.
With the salvos and the stun, so that there is no exit whatsoever possible.
Wow, they're so lost.
They really were in that round. And actually, overall, Vitality's defense.
Carmen Core transactions. Oh, Tomashi was the other one. Tomashi.
Drove it home. Now,
Tomashi and Magnum. And Shin.
Vitality with their own opportunity to do something. Early round aggression, like we saw constantly from G2 in that first half.
Yeah.
Vitality were eating it up though. This time, Jorg sticks around, plays behind the box. He's got 30
I don't think
seconds to
Busio
do
would be
so
dropped
before
from
Fake Rush
IGLing.
goes offline, and he does trigger it early. Disappearing back
From
on
100
the wall.
Thieves. It has to be troll.
Slow going for Vitality.
They were trying to pick this angle a ton. They realized that Jonah P does a bunch of jump spotting from truck, from lamps. It feels like Durka knows that Leaf is over there.
Yeah, might have just seen the head there. Nade rebounding. But around here, plenty of players up towards the box, but it makes it a predictable spam angle, and the wall is slippery in itself. Still Vitality.
This time there's no util to stop them towards towels.
Steady march.
Too far to get salvos going on towels with a crunch. So this is going to be a stop and go here for Vitality. Dangerous. Because numbers are... Oh, nice shot by Valen. I was going to say numbers are still thin on A site. But that was a huge pick by Valen. Yeah, we're still 1 month away from April Fools, so I don't know.
Shower's going to be regained. Control for it. Save is making sure that...
Oh, this...
Vacuum it all the way up. And
Leaf still wins it. That's huge.
That's ridiculous.
That is so big.
You're going to save man off now. You're going to try and fight and force the issue forwards with it. Kicks. He's the one to take matters into his own hands alongside Durka.
Wait a minute.
Side by side. The reign supreme, but time is
Oh my god, he wallbanged him too. Picks up a weapon.
Gotta get a move on. Gotta get a move on. Plant down.
Oh.
Damage done.
That was so stressful. That was so stressful because the first shorting didn't kill him. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was nervous. Oh, he was nervous too. Bro, they pushed that to fight towards spawn and won all of their fights and caught all of G2 off guard. Give me a coach cam picture too, just so we could see Josh RT just sighing. Be like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Look at that. Dude, that's what I'm saying, DT. With the first Bucky shot.
And also was coming from an unexpected position.
Oh no, you're talking about the sprays to the box too. Agreed. Agreed.
They were going to be time and again during regulation. Vitality have got to expect them to be heading over towards the B site. And there's a double lurk happening in showers. This feels like fake B pressure, hoping to get the pick onto Trex. Is he going to fall for it?
It's an off angle. What to do? Perfect. The crosshair placement. Just needs a second one, and a stimmy gives him an exit. If he chooses to take it, but it is precarious at that still. Backs himself.
Now they have no smokes though with Valen dying first. Dangerous.
See what they can do with it. Fake TP in through the corner.
Fault line stops him. They could slowly scale up here. Oh no, they're stopping. They're going back to B.
Fake teleport from Jogamo. Just
Oh
wanted to
no.
make sure that it was completely clear, but
They lost
took the
all
risk
util.
of getting caught by some kind of util
Next thing they
combo.
have is just flash and then waiting for the next cycle here for an actual
Game
site
plan
hit.
was from Valen. Fake B pressure into an end over towards A, but now
So
Valen's
now they
got
have to
mid-round
use the
audible.
refresh
What
of
wasn't
double
in the cards
util
at the
to start
start?
pulling the fake and the leaf to activate into A so they could get a late TP.
Another fake pivot onto B.
Pressure, isn't it? Clear out towards who? Could have got 3 players up and over towards it. Bullets raining down out towards the back, but
30 seconds
no
left.
G2 players giving up this space over towards A, and they are ready to pounce.
Oh,
on this
Leaf,
at a
give me an
moment's
entry.
notice.
Give me an entry, Leaf.
Antidote still with a huge player
Give me an
advantage.
entry, Leaf.
7-2, waiting to receive, and Trex has to be the difference maker.
Leaf, go back site.
For the beginning, Leaf round to the side. Trex with 3. Can't land
Let's
the
go.
fourth still.
This is
13
winnable.
seconds
He's
left.
got
Spike
ult here.
out into the open. Now
Ult right away, ult right
Plan
away.
online,
What you're
still
planning.
hard and is ready and waiting.
Last track.
Trailblazer round to the corner, not broken. Time
Oh, no.
taken. And Plan stuck.
Wait.
1v2.
Big flash.
Through.
Wait.
Away.
He got him blinded. He got him blinded and almost won that 1v1.
Moments of brilliance, almost there from Jonah P.
I mean, moments of pure luck. If Jonah had won
Dude, he
that
should have
1v2,
ulted, bro.
then full blind, Vitality would have been sickened.
It feels like he didn't want to give his position away at triple, but he should have ulted even before, like right here. He should have ulted as soon as he got that this kill.
But Trex did such a good job not getting overly baited by the B pressure at the start of the round.
As soon as he got this kill, you ult right away so your teammate can get a plant.
And Kicks is there.
I think they're just afraid of the radius of him giving his position to where he's ulting from. And then you get picked off. I don't know. But that, he should have used it. I'll be honest. He should have used it.
On Brimstone.
It's a rare one.
No post-plant molly. No armor.
Yo, what's up,
It's a
Sarah?
rare one.
Dude,
Just the
This is
spirit
a-
of
this is a
Boaster
crazy
running
game,
through
bro.
his veins.
this is a crazy game.
This is a call that Dirk has made. Like, I once saw Boaster do this, and it worked out
Yep.
quite well.
On bind, out towards showers.
Yeah. He's taking it
He
on
won the
opposite
round.
side.
Minnie was screaming.
He's taking
What do
it
you
on
mean
towards the
FEMEA,
lead.
bro?
Just hoping to catch the pick onto Leaf.
Jump spot.
They've been aiming to.
Oh,
push
you're a
this
G2
quite
fan?
a
Let's
bit.
go, bro. Let's go.
Leaf's not
Let's
going for it,
go.
though.
This is a huge off angle by Leaf here.
Something. Potentially there could be some trouble. He's playing
No
ahead of
fault
his
line to
util
help him
here as
out, so
well.
he's just
Top
going to have
of
to
it's
fall
not
back.
Drone out wide.
Oh
There's
my
no
God,
way
he
to
still
get out of there.
survived?
Scott free, but somehow
He
evacuated
survived
out
with
towards elbow.
still
Now
so
G2
much
have a
health.
good understanding that there's an attack op in play. It's going to make the exec slightly more difficult for Vitality, and Chocomo's going walkabouts. Always got that opportunity
20
to
seconds
go
stall
back
off
to
this
A.
smoke
The
too.
gate
So you're going to
crash.
re-exec into the B site with 20 seconds left, and there's 3 players, and you can fault line this.
Nobody catches eyes onto less potentially here. Lurking player, flash through. And
There's a
around us.
TP, and
Showers
Jogimo has to
clearing.
read.
Yeah, here comes the rumble.
The important one, okay, he knows the salvo's coming. This is a free kill. And then going to here, boom.
The prioritization of the kills.
Big flawless.
Delete across the board, all from G2. They earn themselves another chance.
Oh
to
yeah,
seal
for
away
sure.
bind.
We're glazing the coach stack for
Really
sure.
turning up towards
Josh
the end of this
Windler and the
round.
Enders for sure.
Brent has been keeping them in it, providing big, consistent value constantly. But as we're getting to the crunch time, the big moments at the end are coming from this combo.
That was a very good round by G2, but not after the mistake though from Vitality. Leaf should not have survived in that spot. That would have changed the whole round with Leaf getting caught there.
Aggro off angle here by
I swear to God, I bet G2 were out of
He's
this.
praying anybody wait in front of him, but that's going to be the drone. Spells out doom and defeat. Doesn't
Big kill again. Jogimo's activating here on this clone. TP's out. Big flash. No trade though because of the salvos coming through.
Traded out. This kicks him as
Leaf
hard to
slowed
get
by
off
his
the
own
corner.
thorns.
Rapper to that boy.
Oh, got him.
Okay, Rango with a
Big
rifle.
kills. Yo.
Coverage there into every possible
They're doing it.
avenue. G2.
They're doing it.
Paved
There's
the
no
way to
stalls
a
coming
plan
back here
onto
for
this
salvos
site.
to get a free plant.
Potentially to the map win. It's all down
Oh,
to
Safe
fate.
just
It's all
burnt a
down
bit?
to less.
Is there an audio cue when you burn
Versus
chat?
4.
There is one, right? Les is alive, but it's a 4v2, man. It's impossible. There's no way that he wins
Question
this.
marks, but Valen wins his
No way
fight.
that Les wins this, dude.
Reveals
Flash
his
contacts
hands.
him.
Molly won't save you there.
Boom.
Valen's
Even
feeling it.
even Valen swings it at like 7 HP to kill him. That's insane.
Puts him to rest.
Big first map by G2. I did not expect G2 to win, to be honest, chat.
At the end that he throws
There's no audio cue. Word. Dude, I did not expect that G2 was coming back out of that after like what, 12 to 7, 12 to 8. That's crazy. I thought it was a free B2 for Vitality after that. That's insane.